Casper holders, welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well and hanging in there right now for Casper. So yes, in today's video, I want to give you guys an update what's exactly happening right now with Casper. And there is in fact some charts that I do want to show you guys. And there is in fact this one specific chart that I do want to show you guys because it is indicating with the Fibonacci retracement level that we're going to see Casper rising to 30 cents, bringing it to a new all-time high. And as I told you guys many times, okay, especially in yesterday's video, that's why you guys saw, right? I bought some Casper yesterday, not a large amount, but I did buy some Casper yesterday, only just over $100 worth of Casper. And I told you guys in that video to simply buy it. This is the best time to accumulate Casper because I really do believe soon enough, we're going to see Casper going back up to 15 cents, 18 cents, and then eventually back up to its previous highs of 20 cents, even bring it to a new all-time high. And 30 cents is possible. 30 cents will be happening sooner than you guys think. Understand, guys, smart contracts are coming for Casper next month. Okay, 31st of August this year in 2025, smart contracts will be launching on Casper, right? Understand that, guys. Okay, so very, very exciting. You know, smart contracts have been talked about for a while now, right, in the Casper community, and it's finally happening, guys. Okay, and I do believe once smart contracts does launch on Casper, man, the Casper price is gonna skyrocket. I truly do believe in that eventually, right? And we know in general, right, it's not gonna just stop at 30 cents. It's gonna be going much, much higher. Big things are coming for Casper, guys. Okay, please understand that Casper is still early, it's still developing, it's still being tested on a lot of things. Big things are coming, guys. Okay, understand that. So this is the best time to accumulate Casper. You know, even when Casper was below 10 cents, I was begging you guys. I was literally telling you guys to buy some Casper while it was below 10 cents because buying Casper below 10 cents is a blessing. It's a gift. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, right? It is super undervalued, guys. Okay, please understand that. So there is in fact a fair few things that I do want to talk about today. So I want to talk about this real quick. Okay, so this person says here, Bitcoin is competing as a store of value. Saylor knows about Casper, okay, and he's carefully starting to shape a new narrative to include Casper in their portfolio. Okay, and Christian actually replies to this saying, I'd agree, okay. I think several big names are starting to shape the narrative unless we are all delusional. Okay, and Dr. Martin says I can confirm that. So it's been talked about for a while that Michael Saylor, okay, is slowly coming into Casper, and he knows about Casper 100%. Okay, there's been clues. You know, I've made a video talking about this, how Michael Saylor is, you know, secretly coming into Casper and potentially even buying some Casper for his portfolio. Okay, so I made this video a couple months ago, so if you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out. But I'm pretty sure, okay, as we all know, Saylor, right, he is very, very bullish on Bitcoin. Okay, he's pretty much a Bitcoin maxi, right? That's really all he really talks about is Bitcoin. But down in the future, guys, he's gonna get into Casper, and maybe right now, like I said, he's maybe secretly into Casper, and he 100% knows about Casper. Okay, there's been a lot of hints and clues that, you know, Michael Saylor is secretly, you know, talking about Casper, right? And I do believe that Saylor, okay, whether he is, you know, not into Casper right now or whether he is, either way, one day he's going to get into Casper. And you guys need to understand this is going to be huge. Once Michael Saylor, okay, comes out publicly, you know, talking about Casper, man, Casper's gonna pretty much go mainstream because a lot of people, you know, that are in Bitcoin and not just Bitcoin, but in the crypto space know about Marcus Saylor. And once he comes out publicly and talks about Casper, Casper's pretty much just gonna go crazy, right? And it's gonna be great, right? A new face to see for the Casper community, okay? So yeah, there's a lot of rumors and people are talking about, you know, Marcus Saylor. You know, it's been talked about for the past few months, right? But it's being talked about more. And yeah, I really do believe Saylor does 100% know about Casper. And I do believe he is probably secretly buying Casper. Okay, he really, really is. Probably. Okay, we'll have to see. But yeah, the Casper price today, right, it's dropped. Okay, yesterday we saw it at 11 cents. Today it's currently at 10 cents. And just a few hours ago, it was looking like Casper was going to drop below 10 cents, going back down to 9 cents, but it didn't. It's now bounced back up slightly. So yeah, even though Casper Runner is in fact having a small correction right now, it's completely normal. Nothing goes up forever. Obviously, for the past few days, Casper has been going up to the upside. So obviously, we're going to see some corrections along the way. And you guys need to understand, it's not just Casper that is dropping today. Also Ethereum is having a slight drop, right? You guys can clearly see that Ethereum's coming out $3.6 thousand, and Solana's dropping as well, right? It's currently below $200. A couple of days ago, it was over $200, around $206, and now it's below that. So altcoins today are in fact having a correction, right? This is completely normal to see. It's to be expected. Nothing, like I said, goes up forever. And the Casper price, right, is down almost 8% right now. Okay, it's dropping quite a bit. Okay, but this is not a dump, guys. This is just a small correction, right? We have seen worse. But understand, for the week, right, Casper's still up over 10%, over 12%. So still looking pretty good. And for the month, it is up 41%. Not too bad, right? Not too bad at all, guys. Okay, nothing goes up forever. And since Casper is dropping, obviously, right, the percentage is dropping as well. It's now at 39%. At one point, this was like beyond 40%. Almost 50%, I believe, or just at 50%, but now it's at 39.1%. So, like I said, guys, I do believe Q3 we're going to see some ups and downs, and that's exactly what's happening right now with Casper, right? But understand, it's not just Casper that is dropping, okay? Other altcoins are, in fact, having some corrections today as well, okay? For the past few days, altcoins have been going crazy, as we all know, and soon enough, it's going to go parabolic because alt season will happen, guys. Okay, and I've been telling you guys, the Bitcoin dominance has to drop, and right now the Bitcoin dominance is actually going up. It's beyond 61%, almost at 62%. But as we know, guys, we have to see the Bitcoin dominance dropping, and at one point it was dropping, right, over a week ago, right? You have to clearly see that, but it's gone back up slightly. But I do believe the Bitcoin dominance will continue to go lower. Okay, and that's when alt season will happen. Now, understand, guys, Casper's going to be reaching 30 cents. Okay, and for Casper to get to 30 cents, what percentage is that? Let's have a look here. The percentage is around 190%, right? And you guys may think that is far off, but I actually do believe soon enough we're going to see Casper, rising back up to 20 cents. Now, for Casper to rise back up to 20 cents, we're going to see some corrections along the way. It's not just going to shoot up. Okay, we're going to see some corrections along the way. Okay, this will potentially be a slow one. We're going to see Casper going to 12 cents, 14 cents, 15 cents, 18 cents, and then back up to 20 cents. And then I do believe this time around, once we do see Casper breaking out of 20 cents, it's going to go much higher. I do believe this time around we're going to see a breakout from this level of 20 cents, right? Casper's previous highs. Okay, and you guys can clearly see right over here, we are in fact seeing a double bottom. Right, so it is looking pretty good right now for Casper, guys. It is looking pretty bullish. It's truly looking like Casper is ready to reach new all-time highs. And understand, I do believe 30 cents is the target. And there is in fact one specific chart today that I do want to show you guys that Casper is ready to reach that 30-cent level, because it is coming, guys. Okay, please understand that. So today the volume $146 million, and the market cap is just below, right, 2.8 billion. Okay, at one point, a couple of days ago, this was at about 3 billion, but obviously it's been dropping because the price has been dropping, so it's understandable. The next reduction is in 12 days, and the next reward is 4.62 Casper. Right now, the reward is at 4.90 Casper. Next reward is going to be at 4.62 Casper, so it's going to be reduced in the next 12 days. Okay, so be ready for that, guys. Now, look at this. Okay, Casper outperforms Ethereum over the past few weeks. Okay, you guys can clearly see that. So absolutely amazing to see. And we know Ethereum is, the largest altcoin out there in the market. And, for the week, Casper has outperformed Ethereum. Casper has gone much higher than Ethereum for the week, guys. So absolutely amazing to see, right? Casper has gone up for the week over 12%, whereas Ethereum is up 7%, right? So absolutely amazing to see. Kaspa has surged by 30% in the last 7 days, outpacing Ethereum's 80% gain over the past period. Okay, absolutely amazing to see. Okay, that for the week, Kaspa is outperforming Ethereum. And remember, guys, Ethereum is the king of altcoins. It's the largest altcoin out there in the market. And like I said, I do believe Casper will be in the top 10, top 5, even in the top 3 crypto coins out of the entire crypto market one day. Now, this is the chart that I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so you guys clearly see Casper looks ready, okay, to pump towards 30 cents. It almost sounds too good to be to believe after almost 2 years of consolidation, but the chart finally looks ready. The weekly RSI has broken the trend line, and the big fat W pattern / double bottom alone should send us back to all-time highs. Okay, so like I said, we are fixing a double bottom, and that's going to bring us back to 20 cents. And it's not going to stop there. Okay, it's going to go to 30 cents with this Fibonacci, retracement level. Okay, so looking pretty good, I must say. The chart for Casper is looking pretty good. We are in fact seeing some momentum building for Casper, and yeah, I do believe 30 cents is going to be the target once we do see Casper breaking 20 cents. Okay, it is coming, guys. So be prepared for that. Now let's go about this guy right over here, okay, VJ. I've been talking about him for a while now. So this is pretty much a Bitcoin maxi, and just recently he got into Casper, as we know. Okay, so he's now, in Bitcoin and Casper. He's very, very bullish on both Bitcoin and Casper now, which is amazing to see. Okay, and obviously, guys, as we all know, around the Bitcoin space and of course the Casper community, right? A lot of Bitcoiners, okay, are now starting to talk more about Casper. And I told you guys many times in the past, right, a couple months back, that this will eventually be happening. And I truly do believe if you're bullish on Bitcoin, you're going to be bullish on Casper, full stop, okay? But that's not the case here, because there are some Bitcoiners out there that are, not bullish on Casper. That's pretty much spreading FUD, and they're just against Casper for some reason, okay? But some Bitcoiners get it. They've done their research on Casper, like VJ here, and he realizes that Casper is going to be, the next big thing. It's amazing, right? So he says here, so many Bitcoin maxis are going to say, I heard of Casper in 2025, but didn't buy it because I thought there was no second best. The next 10 to 20 years are going to be insane. Of course, Rajat, okay? Hopefully I'm saying his name right. And this guy is a Bitcoiner. He's pretty much a Bitcoin maxi, okay? And he is, I would say he is quite against Casper. He's not a fan of Casper at all. And, Rajat and VJ had a big debate in this post right over here. I just clearly see. And there's a lot of, similar people like Rajat, okay? Bitcoiners that are pretty much against Casper. Okay, it's quite funny because I'm seeing a lot of memes on X being posted about this guy, and it's hilarious. It really, really is. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen, the memes and whatnot. But I just feel like a lot of these Bitcoiners need to just, understand where Casper is, right? Because it's crazy to me that people are so bearish on Casper. Like, I actually do not get it. Like, Bitcoin is like the old tech. Okay, and Rajat saying is like, we don't need any new tech or anything like that, which is crazy to me, right? Because Casper is the much, much newer tech, as we all know, right? It's faster, better transactions, more scalable and whatnot, right? Much, much better than, Bitcoin. But that is that. What can we do, right? Just like what VJ says here, in the next 10 to 20 years, a lot of these Bitcoiners that are, against Casper, they're going to regret it later on in the next few years down the road if they're not paying attention in Casper right now. They're going to foam in pretty much. I'm telling you right now. Okay, so that is that. But yeah, understand, okay? Don't make it harder than it is, okay? This is money plus this is freedom equals Casper, right? Which is both, okay? So it's money and freedom. And I do believe Bitcoin is also money and freedom as well. Same with Casper. As you guys know, I'm very, very bullish both Bitcoin and Casper. Okay, when I'm investing into crypto, I'm only investing into both of these projects, right? That's my main focus, Bitcoin and Casper. That is it. Okay, so ever since I came across Casper, man, my mind has truly changed, guys, right? So yeah, I do believe, okay, not just Casper, but Bitcoin is money and freedom. Same with Casper. Okay, it really, really is, guys. You should always invest your money. Okay, always. If you want to build wealth, okay, you always got to invest your money into appreciating assets. And I do believe Bitcoin and Casper are great long-term investments, and that's why personally I am all in on both of these projects for long term. Okay, as you guys know, if you guys have been watching my videos, you guys would know that. But yeah, appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. I will keep you guys up to date on what's going to be happening with Casper, but I do believe soon enough I do believe Casper soon enough is going to be reaching back up to 14 cents, 15 cents, 18 cents, and then eventually back up to its previous highs of 20 cents, and of course reaching new highs. This time it's going to break the 20-cent level. Okay, 100%. So be prepared for that, guys. Big things are coming. Smart contracts are looking around the corner. So be ready for that. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. That is always much appreciated. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.